start with the exhibits. For the past 3 months, the staff here at the museum has had the privilege of working with these 25 young, eager, excited faces doing service learning here at the museum. And they will present on the great projects that they've been working on. And they've also been studying us. So we've been under the microscope. They are in a Black Cultural Studies class, so they learn a little bit about the theory of how African Americans are represented, and that is everything that we do here at the museum. So it's been a natural partnership, and we've been very excited to work with them.
This is our Black Cultural Studies class here at our exciting showcase tonight, and it's a collaboration with the Northwest African American Museum where we're doing our showcase, and the University of Washington. And what I did was I took a class that I've taught a number of times, Black Cultural Studies seminar, and thought about ways in which we could engage with the museum and the larger Seattle community. So we have each of our students in one of 4 different modules. We have a group here that is talking about health disparities. They're checking our pulse group. We have a group in the back that did some research for the museum on some of the artifacts that they have. We have another group that'll be setting up just over there, I believe, that did work on PR. And over here we had a group that partnered with Thurgood Marshall Elementary School, which is right across the field, and went into 1st and 2nd grade classrooms to present different lessons on 2 Northwest African American artists and on Black History Month.
With Checking Our Pulse, I focus mainly on breast cancer disparities within the African American community, and it's the leading cause of death in African American women. So what I did was, in collaboration with our group, we promoted and advertised and brought that awareness to campus at the University of Washington campus. This work was so important to me and also our group because we were able to pinpoint something within the Black culture, considering that it was focused around Black cultural studies. That was our course. We were able to pinpoint something in Black culture that everyone is affected by. So even though, yes, it is something that the African American community is mainly targeted by, it is something that everyone's affected by. Also, it was something that we could relate to because considering breast cancer, that was something in my family that's never been talked about. It's very interesting to learn about the financial issues and economic barriers that are a problem, and also the lack of knowledge due to either ignoring it because of fear. A lot of families, they'll just not talk about certain problems in the family in terms of health disparities because they're afraid and they don't have the funds necessary to go and get that help.
What we did with the education modules, we volunteered in 1st and 2nd grade classrooms, and with these students we taught them about Jacob Lawrence and James Washington Jr., who are 2 famous artists in the Northwest. And we also incorporated the Great Migration, talking about how African American families moved from the South to the North. So the goal here was to create a presentation for their parents tonight and have them present what they learned. And we went up there and told them what we taught them as well. So it was a great experience and really life-changing to work with the youth. Well, basically going into it, you know, I was optimistic, like I said, because when I was that age and people came into my classrooms, I was really excited to have volunteers, and giving back to the youth is important, and it's also important to take them into consideration because, you know, they're the future of tomorrow. So giving them a knowledge about African Americans at an early age is going to help them down the road with their peers and who they're involved with in life.